What a gigantic waste of time. I decided to get up at 6:30 a.m. this morning to watch the KONAMI press conference for Tokyo Game Show. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk that somehow Konami is trying to rebuild itself. There's been so many different leaks and rumors that you guys have been sending me talking about a Metal Gear Solid remake, or obviously the talks of two separate new Silent Hill games that are going to be apparently revealed. And yet, despite the fact that I got up before the sun rose, their entire press conference was the biggest waste of time ever. I'm incredibly frustrated. Hi, I'm DreamcastGuy. Subscribe. Let's do this. So, my frustration at this entire hour-long presentation is that they actually did two separate streams. One that was relatively short that announced a Suikoden 1 and 2 remake. Now, this is the thing that definitely they've been teasing. They kept saying that they were going to be doing some sort of like grand worldwide reveal, something that fans would completely eat up. Now, I will admit, I do love Suikoden quite a bit. I've been a classic fan since it originally came out. This is pretty neat. My major issue is that after they did this live stream, they began this hour-long stream where straight up, all they kept saying was check out our random stuff at the booth. Straight up, this is real. 80% of the entire live stream was saying, hey, come take selfies with cute girls. I'm serious. You can see the Konami logo. This is an actual Konami live stream, and I'm not sure what game this is even supposed to advertise. This might not even be a game. Tokyo Game Show 2022 showcase. Okay, cool. Taking selfies with anime girls, I guess, is cool. What in the heck? This goes on for quite a bit. Like, maybe this is a dancing game. This is something, I guess, but like, not to be that guy, but Konami, you have a lot of different series. You have like, oh good, Yu-Gi-Oh for phones. That's definitely what I want. Oh god, Yu-Gi-Oh for phones. They go on about the Yu-Gi-Oh for quite a bit. Like, I don't care about all this dual links. Obviously, the stream itself was actually written in Japanese. The voiceover was all in English, so we were able to understand it. But, like, God, this is just such a gigantic waste of time. Oh, look, they're making another Super Bomberman R because nobody liked the first Super Bomberman. Oh, but you can also come to the booth where they have cute girls. Then they ended their big live stream off with a bunch of stuff about a new soccer game they're making. Now, my problem with this isn't just the fact that it's an incredibly boring live stream. I guess part of my frustration is the fact that at Tokyo Game Show, everybody else has been showing their best. Every studio, every developer, every publisher that's been coming out has been actually using this to be a different style of live stream. Let me show you an example. Right after that, Square Enix came out here and did freaking an entire hour playing their games. This is actually a really smart move. I think this was absolutely what everybody should be doing at Tokyo Game Show. Tokyo Game Show is more focused on like long form presentations, not E3 style teases, but like, honestly, Crisis Core Reunion looks so great. Actually, seeing this new combat is fantastic. But they also went on and then played a bunch of that new Star Ocean game. They did like 20 minutes of raw gameplay. This is genius. You know what? Even if you don't particularly get hyped about these games, if you're not like super into these games, I think that this is brilliant marketing. It's saying, hey, we have a captive audience, people that are curious about it. Here is exactly why these games are so incredibly fun. Also, the freaking Star Ocean's getting a demo on Monday. That seems like great marketing. But let's go back to freaking Konami. Oh yes, people sitting at a desk explaining why their fiscal quarter has been so good. I'm frustrated because Konami does have stuff they could talk about. Recently, they did the incredibly amazing Ninja Turtles collection, the Cowabunga collection. They did that extremely well. I don't know, talk about what you're doing right, talking about, like, okay. Even if they had just shown, obviously, this thing, I wish that they'd done an extremely long gameplay demonstration of the Suikoden remakes. These games are infinitely more hyped than some stupid mobile card game like Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a better project. At least tease Silent Hill. Give us a logo. Give us a stupid PNG vectored image on a black background. Even acknowledge it. Like, I know they say that it's toxic to be mad about something that didn't show up, but right now, There have been confirmed leaks that they're currently working on games that people want to see. If they even announced, like if they even just came out and were like, hello, Konnichiwa, I know you're all excited about Metal Gear Solid. It's been one of our most beloved franchise. Metal Gear Solid and Solid Snake established Konami in its annals of history. Well, we want to relive that great history with a Metal Gear Solid remake. That would have been great. But they did nothing. They literally showed us stupid selfies with pretty girls. Konami, you constantly make me feel like we can never have hope for your future. There's been these talks that Konami wants to try and reinvent itself. The whole idea is that Konami hates that they've sort of sunken down 10 pegs, that they've gone from being the legendary creators of stuff like Castlevania and Bomberman down to this worthless studio that nobody even pays attention to unless it happens to be one of their classics collections. A good way to reestablish yourself is to do it, to show us the games, to be transparent, to talk about your development cycle, to say what your goals are. Actually give us that glimpse behind the curtain. Show us the humanity of Konami. Cell phone games and bored people sitting at a desk in a board meeting style frickin' stream. This is not it. Obviously here I'm a little bit biased against this, because I woke up so early. I did go to bed early. It's not like I'm sleep deprived, but I got up at Japanese time just to hope that there could be even the tiniest tease, the tiniest glimpse at one of the multiple Silent Hill games, and we got nothing. God. You know, sometimes I feel like hype can be toxic because hype is a two-way street. Hype is fun because it's great to be excited. It's cool to look forward to that next big release. Analyzing trailers, counting down to release dates, building cosplay. All of that I feel like is part of the modern gaming cycle. It's not just about buying and beating the game itself, but sometimes it can also poison us. My anticipation for the Silent Hill game is just off the charts. I'm so excited for it, but I mean, the days, the anticipation, the waiting is incredibly painful. But what do you think about all this? Are you excited for whatever the heck Konami has cooking up? Is it too late for any amount of hype? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all, and keep dreaming. Oh, by the way, I am actually going to be making a video about the Call of Duty beta. I do have a code for it, so I'm going to be checking it out. Honestly, the trailers for that look surprisingly decent, so expect some gameplay of that on the channel here in the next couple hours. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, you know, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.